You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the fake race hoax levied by Rachel Richardson of Duke Volleyball, who actually said that she heard a racial slur directed at her every time she served. And after investigation, there was no proof whatsoever that this actually did happen. However, the media is rolling with this story as racism. And it's just a lie. It is a flat out lie. Now, that actually brings us to one of the people in the woke sports world that I believe is trying to actually give Megan Rapinoe and LaChana James a run for their money when it comes to wokeness in sports. And I'm talking about South Carolina women's basketball coach, Dawn Staley. Now, Dawn Staley played in the WNBA. She is the head basketball coach at South Carolina, and South Carolina is the defending NCAA champions in women's basketball. But guys, Dawn Staley did something that I think is absolutely ridiculous now, and it's actually going to affect BYU and South Carolina next season in NCAA basketball. Here we go, guys. South Carolina women's basketball coach Dawn Staley cancels games with BYU due to unsubstantiated racist volleyball incident. It did not happen. But this really should not surprise anybody if you guys actually know what South Carolina did last year. They actually refused to come on the court for the national anthem. Yeah, they were still pushing this woke garbage narrative out there. If they're going to be anti-American like this, want to show how woke they are, this is not a surprise whatsoever. A race hoax. But there was no evidence whatsoever. Now, Dawn Staley feels like, you know what? We're not going to play against BYU in those races. It says here, in today's ridiculous and dangerous woke moment, South Carolina basketball coach Dawn Staley canceled a scheduled home and home series with BYU that was supposed to start this year. South Carolina was going to open their season at home against BYU on November the 7th, with the Gamecocks scheduled to travel to Provo during the 2023-2024 season. But Staley announced Friday in a statement that due to the, quote, incident at BYU, they were calling off the series entirely since it's her job to do what's best for the program. This is what she said, quote, as a head coach, my job is to do what's best for my players and staff, Staley said in a statement released by South Carolina on Friday. The incident at BYU has led me to reevaluate our home and home, and I don't feel like this is the right time for us to engage in this series. What? Really? You see, this is why I believe she's trying to give Megan Rapinoe a run for her money when it comes to wokeness in sports. It says here, the incident, of course, refers to the alleged racist slurs directed at Duke University volleyball player Rachel Richardson. Almost immediately after Richardson's account of the event with public, holes in the story emerged, with the BYU police saying that they were unable to confirm that a fan or anyone had yelled racial slurs at her because it didn't happen. And by the way, guys, I did a video yesterday that the student section at BYU is canceled because of this. There is no evidence whatsoever that racial slurs were directed at her. I believe this whole thing is political because the godmother is running for elected office. She's a Democrat, so of course, you got to play the race card. Nothing more. But this is absolutely ridiculous, man, that Dawn Staley would actually do this. Guys, you want to know why women's sports is just failing? These female athletes, they're definitely more woke than the men. They are. Guys, if you think that the NBA is super duper woke, the WNBA is way, way, way more woke. I mean, they're still out there kneeling for the national anthem, that kind of thing. That's not actually happening in the NBA. These women in the WNBA are super duper woke. And when it comes to NCAA basketball with women, same thing. And Dawn Staley seems to be the ringleader. And now she's actually going to cancel a series because BYU seemingly is racist to her. This is insane. Not even the same sport, by the way. This is utterly ridiculous. But when it comes to Dawn Staley, I'm not surprised by this whatsoever. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.